From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, a popular Auckland park is closing to the public in anticipation of extreme winds. Met Service has issued an orange level strong wind warning for Auckland, Great Barrier Island and the Coromandel Peninsula this afternoon. It's warning gusts of up to 120 kilometres an hour in exposed places could cause damage to trees, power lines and unsecured structures. All facilities at Cornwall Park will shut from 1 this afternoon. Meanwhile, there are road snowfall warnings for all of the South Island passes today. Donald Trump's so-called reciprocal tariffs could become costly for the US government if the Supreme Court agrees they were imposed illegally. A federal court of appeal has determined the US president never had the power to impose his so-called reciprocal tariffs. Trump says he will be taking this decision to the Supreme Court. International relations expert Stephen Hoadley says many deals have already been made under these tariffs.
The United States federal government will have to refund to all of those U.S. companies that have imported goods from abroad and paid the tariff.
The US has barred Palestinian leaders from attending the UN General Assembly in New York next month. The State Department's revoked the visas of President Mahmoud Abbas and 80 other officials. Eurasia Group's Firaz Maqsad told the BBC many traditional Israeli allies like the UK, France, Australia and Canada intend to recognise Palestinian statehood at that meeting.
There's that crucial 3-week window now in the lead up to UNGA at the end of September where one would hope that Israel will be able to clinch a deal.
Maqsad says the alternative to diplomacy is Israel continuing its military campaign, endangering civilians. A Powerball player from Opotiki has won $12.5 million in last night's lotto draw. The winning ticket was bought on My Lotto and wins Powerball's $12 million and half of Division 1. A ticket without the Powerball number wins the other half of Division 1, $500,000. That's news. In sport, ultra-distance runner Ruth Croft has achieved an historic result in Europe, becoming the first New Zealander to win the esteemed Ultra Trail du Mont Blanc. Centred on the highest peak in Western Europe, Croft completed the 175-kilometre race with climbs of up to 10 kilometres in just under 23 hours. A mixed bag for the Kiwis in qualifying for tomorrow's IndyCar Music City Grand Prix in Nashville. Scott Dixon was 5th quickest with Scott McLaughlin 8th, but Marcus Armstrong could only qualify in 17th. The NBL is investigating a training mishap at the pre-season Blitz tournament in Canberra that has resulted in Adelaide 36ers player Ben Gristy being hospitalised after a backboard collapsed. Major crashes on the second and fourth stages have finally caught up with Kiwi cyclist George Bennett, who has withdrawn from the Volta Espana on stage 8. That's sport. I'm Sandy Hodge.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.